welcome to Cosplay Photography, the basics and more. I'm Judith Stevens, and I'm Nicole Ciaramella, and we both have been taking photos at cons for like 4 or 5 years about now. And so we're just going to go through like sort of the basic stuff like cameras and locations and lighting and shoots, and how you find cosplayers if you want to do a private shoot, and then we'll open the floor for questions if anyone has questions. So
I'm in the process of moving photos. I'll show them to you. No, they're going to be on this side.
Oh, you can fan this one too? Sorry, we're having
800?
light. Yeah.
That's
No, I don't know what that is. Oh, but you need USB too. Cool. Oh my Sorry, guys.
technical difficulties.
Yeah, we expected a. Yes, sir. Am I doing this? Well, the first screen, when I pull it up, is going to be basically like who we are. So I'll start. I have a BFA in photography from Parsons in New York City. I've been taking photos since I was 13 or 14. I started in high school taking like night classes at a local community college, and I started in film, and I shot before digital, before this like fancy world. I shot completely in film, and I still love film. We'll talk a little bit more like film versus digital, because we both do both. And I did that for a while. I did a lot of gothic portraiture, and basically dressing my friends up and putting them like goth makeup and like finding cool locations and sort of doing that. And then when I came to Parsons, I sort of moved away from that, and I do a lot more documentarian style. So I became interested in anime in like beginning at college, and I was very interested in the community of cosplayers because it is so an integral part of the way that the conventions and cosplay work. So I started taking photos of that, and then sort of people started asking me to take photos of them in their costumes, and I sort of moved on from that. And now this is my 15th convention this year. I do, I'd say 10 to 15 shoots a weekend, ranging from like yesterday I did Hitalia and Kusuchi, and then I did a Silent Hill shoot at night. So I really do like a range, and obviously there's things that I prefer to do, and there's things, and then, but at the same time I always want to make sure that whatever I'm shooting, cosplayers have to do.
Okay, so I am Nicole, once again. I am currently attending Syracuse University and working on getting my BFA in photography. I am a senior right now, so I'll graduate in the spring. And for me, I sort of came into the photography world and like cosplay photography at the same time. I was just really interested in, it started just photographing my friends and then kind of developed from there. And right now I'm doing my senior show on cosplay. Of course, it's a little more involved than that, but I'm photographing my friends. I am a little more casual with my photo shoots. I don't schedule specifically anything, but I do a lot of favors for friends. And last night I did a few photo shoots. I did a DNA photo shoot. Yeah, I mean, I do it for fun for the most part, and I do it because I love taking photos.
I do not know how to use Vistage. Okay, so we're going to, obviously this panel isn't about us, but we're just going to show a little bit going to show a little bit about the stuff that we shoot.
Or the stuff that Jesus used.
Wait, I will get yours up. I promise. Okay. I basically shoot almost all in digital now. I'm just gonna we'll show the pictures at the end. I basically shoot almost all in digital now, but I started shooting in film, and it's both of it's like a logistics. It's just you figuring out what you want to do, how you want to process. Obviously, film, you can't show the cosplayer what they look like till later, but there is a raw quality that is film. So when if you have a camera or you're borrowing someone's camera or you want to buy a camera, obviously there's a whole bunch of things if you want to do film, if you want to do digital. Most everyone shoots digital. It's cheap, it's efficient, it allows you to learn from your mistakes while you're shooting, which is something that you can't really necessarily do with film, unless you're shooting with film rig, obviously. But, so I shoot all Nikon. I love my Nikon. I've always shot Nikon. I have a D200, and I shoot mostly with a wide lens. And a wide basically means, like, when you pick a lens. The lens is like, whenever I'm sure you've had people ask you, I'm going to buy a camera, what should I buy? And
what kind of lens should I buy?
What kind of lens should I buy? And lenses come in wide, portrait, telephoto, there's a bunch of things. But the eye sees at like 32 point something. So whatever is above 32 is going to be, like, basically, like, if I took this photo, I'm going to look like I'm farther away because the lens is getting larger. So most people, if you want to shoot with a portrait lens, is like a 50, and that's going to give you like a good head, like it's a good like maybe mid up to here, and then you can go from there. Like obviously a telephoto is a zoom lens, and they do call them zoom or telephotos, and that's basically if I wanted to zoom on the guy at the end of the room, I could do that. And then wide basically means, have you ever seen like a fisheye is like the widest you can go? It's basically like it's like a circle picture, and it really distorts the image, and it makes people's faces really weird. I like that, not necessarily a great like people shooting lens, but I shoot mostly with my lens is actually a 20 to a 200, and because digital, this is where it becomes like buying a lens is slightly more complicated. Most digital bodies, are half CCD, so they're not a full CCD. So that basically means that your lens is going to be multiplied by 0.5. So my 200 is really like a 28. I mean, my 20 is really like a 28. So I'm really shooting a 28 to a 300 or something like that. So, which is fine because it gives me a wide range of shooting abilities while still allowing me to shoot my little wide stuff. Which is, if I was shooting a 20, it would be very distorted. Not extremely distorted, but if I shot like above Nicole, her head would be really large, and her body would very slowly start to get smaller. Like those old Steve Madden ads, where like the girls' heads were really large, but their bodies were really small. Sort of like that. I think it's interesting.
I have two lenses. I have an 18-135, which goes between both, and I use that most often because you don't have to get really far away from someone. It's fairly wide, so you can get close enough. And then I also have a fixed 50, but on my camera it's more like a 75, so it's really close to a person and really close to a scene, so you have to back up